Look at this lone missile coming in. What do you think that could be? I sure wonder. What could that be? Oh, intercepted. Or did I? Because look at that. I just lost 4 units. On my screen, nothing happened.
Joint Strike Fighter, at your command, sir. New heading set.
Don't worry, I lose my pack.
Rocket artillery at your
This
orders, sir.
Su-57 chases me down and dies. And my F-35 gets out, thank God. So yeah, I got nuked. And I didn't, quite literally didn't see it coming. Hey guys, today I'm going to show you my close quarter crayon deck. This is my Marine Striker deck. I love this deck for woods and really any mixed CQC environment. And this deck can even stretch it out as far as standoff if you really wanted to. But that's not really how I designed it, and I'll talk about a couple of those design choices. Starting here with the Recon tab, Force Recon standoff. This is my favorite way to run it. I almost never run the Black Ops. Lav AD, I like to keep one of those around just for inserting a Force Recon deep into a tree line or even a sniper. I have some really niche uses for the Lav. Scout snipers with a Humvee, a cheap Humvee, if I need them. The scouts I only bring for the Striker RV. I only bring one of these, but it's fully decked out, and I do use it to pretty good effect in the video that you're going to watch. A couple of IFAV tows. These are really so cost effective for what they do. So you get 1.25 stealth, 1700 vision, and you get the tow launcher. Really good truck. Great to pair with a Striker ATGM, which is a realization I came to after I played my last match, but I still managed to pull it off. And then the Shadow for clearing out the backline. The difference between the Shadow and the Predator is the Shadow can detect snipers in the woods, and the Predator cannot. With its 4,000 high altitude, it flies at high altitude. That 4,000 is not enough to penetrate into the woods. So that's why the Shadow's there. Moving to the infantry tab, Marine Raider CQC are my, one of my favorite units to call up for just any type of anti-infantry, and they're so solid with their grenade launchers, the laws they shoot, the 4 shotguns, and they're an absolute beast. I do have the AAVP. I very rarely call it up, but every once in a while I might find a use for it. And I use it in its barest form. I don't upgrade it at all. Yes, you get 2 more health for the upgrade, and a little bit more heat protection, but to be honest with you, not worth it, in my opinion. Moving on to the Saltman Small. Really solid everything unit, right? It's got the anti-tank and the thermobaric rounds. Fantastic unit. Marines, again, great unit. 6 AT4s, 1.5 damage on the rifles. Just really a strong overall unit. I use the ACVPs to fare my units back and forth. I like the cheapest variant with the grenade launcher. It just gets me where I'm going, and then it dies. Because at the end of the day, I'm only using it because it is fast and it has a smoke. So I'll typically just smoke as soon as I need to. It usually runs with another ACV or a Striker. So then they're kind of just piling smokes onto each other. But yeah, that's enough to dump my unit where it needs to go. The Combat Engineers, again, another great CQC unit. I'll call these out usually as an alternative to the Raiders. Paired with them is the cheapest ESV with its grenade launcher. Again, as cheap as it can be, it's just intended to dump a unit and go. For 45 points, it does the job. Troopers AA representing my only manpad solution here. It's kind of nice that they have the 6 ammo. They're the highest ammo capacity Stinger launcher outside of the airborne Stingers, but those shoot rapid fire. So anyway, paired with them is one of my Dragoons. I could take 3 Dragoon trophies. I love these things. These are the value kings for Bushmaster 2 and Speed. I'll typically put like a SMAW in there, a combat engineer in there, and I'll just send them where they're going, and they provide fantastic fire support. Just a really good unit. I bring a couple of troopers. In the game that you'll watch, I had 3 troopers. I'm actually knocking this down to 2 and bringing out the cat toe. The reason for that is I actually really liked using the cat toe in that last game. I found a new way to use them. I think the best way I might run these two moving forward is in pairs. And here's why. The cat toe has the Browning and the LMG. It's got a great anti-infantry solution. And you know what's funny? I'm just noticing the Overfly upgrades the armor and the rifles. Which does provide a little bit of a compelling argument, but maybe not enough for me. Anyway, a little bit more infantry, anti-infantry potential, plus 100 points is already eye-wateringly expensive. And then the troopers providing, well, they've got the grenade launchers, so they can also, help out. They have their own set of LMGs. They've got the short-range AT4s, so if something runs up on the pair, one of them has something to deal with it. And then the Javelin only has 2 rounds to the Cat Toes 6. So they seem to have a bit of a synergy. I'm just noticing this. I haven't tried this out, but I will in the future. The Booker, I only bring 2 of them. The Booker spam right now I know is meta, but it isn't my meta. I think there are better ways to play than spammy Bookers, but I do use them. I actually don't use them the last game, but they definitely have a place. The FEP, I did make one change from the game I used it. I dropped the Tusk off of it. But yeah, this just has a jammer. That's it. I didn't bring the Tusk because I want this even cheaper. At 300 points, anything at 300 points gets really tough to bring out and really painful to lose. At 280, I'm much more likely to bring this thing out, and I should because it's got 500 penetration, which is more than a T90. It's already got the HE shell, so it doesn't really need that extra Browning. So I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna try this out more, but I do use the Tusk armored one in in that game. I don't know that I need the extra heat either or the extra health for 20 points. I'm just gonna let it ride, see how it goes. The M1A1HE is just the value king. When you're playing in the woods, this is really good to just run with the Tusk, so you get that extra Browning, little extra heat, I suppose. But that's it. You don't need a jammer if you're running in the woods because a jammer has no effect on handheld AT, just on ATGM weapons. The Sev is a unit I came around to very recently. I was a big hater on it. I am a convert. This is hitting so hard with 17 damage. It's actually a really solid fire support tank at 95 points. It can often do as much or more damage than the Marines, which is funny. So it fires, you smoke, and then you go back in for another engagement, because what you're not seeing here is the time between shots. This takes a year to reload. I mean, it is super slow. So that's one of the reasons why I didn't use it before. But I'm just getting better at my micro, so that's why I'm using it. And this being a wood stack, that 800-meter range has not been a limiting factor for me. Striker ATGM trophy. I did upgrade this from my last game to the Overfly. And I think I'm going to start pairing this with the IFAB toe. So combined 185 points, you're getting Ripple Fire toes, but one of them is Overfly. and it's shooting the TOW-2B. I'm sorry, TOW-BB Bunker Buster, which is excellent against infantry at 15 health. And I did test this recently. If you are fighting a BMD spam and you have one of these on the field, it will shoot the TOW-BB at the BMD too, which is great because it one-shots the BMD2. The BMD2 has 14 health, um, and yeah, this is gonna this is helpful. Trust me. Um, the Hempt is like my favorite transport truck at 75 points. It's carrying 27 people, tons of supplies. Love this guy. The Lavelle, you gotta max this out. The Lavelle is just fantastic. You just throw that wherever you need extra supplies, and you don't care if it blows up or not. uh, throw the Lavelle in there. Patriot 2, best Patriot system on the U.S. HIMARS. You're gonna see me start doing this a lot more, and I use it in this next game to good effect. Um, you you fire both. You bring in two, and you fire them both at the same time on a a medium volley. So it shoots 6 shots, but it shoots them very rapidly, giving them less time to respond. I had a really good game with HIMARS. And I like the HE over the cluster, because I just think it's more. I think it's better. I don't really do ballistic missiles. Not really. Not. I could. I have in the past to really good effect, but I use ballistic missiles more on like a map where you're just slinging artillery at each other, like Kaliningrad. I used a lot of ballistic missiles for Kaliningrad, but not for a normal map. The Catfay, so good at clearing out infantry up a point. I think the Catfay is better than the Toss. Just so much damage, such good coverage, a huge volley, a really solid unit. The Lav AD, I love the Lav AD. It's my favorite. It's one of my favorite shore ads. Really solid unit, 160 with the Gao, really strong. This is a new addition to my deck. You're gonna see me use the CRAM in the video. I'm actually off the CRAM now. I'm leaning more into the Striker M Shorad, and the reason is my teammate who I play with on the same point in the game that you're gonna watch, he uses the Shorad, and it was a really compelling argument because he was using it in just the double stinger loadout, and he would just flip that radar on, and those stingers were flying at him like crazy. And you know, my CRAM was trying to do the same thing, but here's what happened, right? It missed like 50% of its shots. And while that may also happen with the Stinger, when you're putting down 50% more, volley downrange, I feel like you're getting a kill faster. So I'm gonna try using this more in the wooded environment. Like I'll still use my Lab AD for my fast insert. It's very cheap, but then I'll switch to my Striker Shorad to start sniping helis as needed, much like the way that he used it. And I'm going fully upgraded on this. We're gonna see if that's the move. What's nice was the Striker Shorad has this trophy system, which I would prefer a smoke, but the trophy means that if they are firing a harm at me, I believe I'll intercept the harm. I think that's how that works. Moving to the helicopters, the Viper with the Hydras and Hellfires is how I run it. Nothing on the wingtips to keep it as cheap as possible. The Super Cobra with the Sidewinders is my AA. It's also, well, it's my anti-helicopter, but it's also my anti-plane. I've used this deck on a flank before, and taken down a lot of planes with just the Super Cobra, so really solid unit. The Venom is here mostly to pick up pilots, but also to bring in some supplies as needed. And the King Stallion is my go-to. It's the fastest heavy helicopter, I almost never bring in 16,000, but I love how quick it gets there. So that's why I use that. Moving to my air tab, this is where things get interesting. I'm trying this one out. This may be silly to some people, but um, the 4 AMRAM 2 harm F-16 CJ as an air tax and just general ASF multi-role fighter. So I've been trying him out every once in a while when I need to support a teammate's nuke, right? This is a great nuke support, right? It's going to give you the ability to fight any planes. It's going to give you the ability to suppress enemy. Even just the sight of this icon, the CJ, is enough to turn radars off. So, really solid unit for those situations. The Prowler providing the max harm seed potential. F-35B is my favorite stealth aircraft given its price to payload. 2 1,000-pound bombs for 335 at 20% ECM. It's so good. In fact, if I could get the F-35A to have 2 1,000-pounders instead of a single 2K, I would. Instead, on my soft builds, I use the F-22, which is also really good because it's faster. It's the fastest plane there is. And anyway, it's like 380 points, so it's eye-wateringly expensive. The F-18D is my anti-infantry build with the snake eyes and fire bombs. The F-16C Fighting Falcon is my, yeah, it gives me my clusters. I do put this ECM pod on here because it has nothing without it, and now I actually have a plane that can make it to where it's going and sometimes get away, much like the F-18D Hornet with its 10 ACM. And then the Harrier 2 Plus is my Maverick platform. And you'd be surprised, I use every single one of these planes. And this is one of my favorite plane decks. So really solid deck. With that, I'm going to take you to the gameplay. Alright guys, got an exciting game of Chkalovsk Airport. Yes, I did just look up how to say that. I'm going to play an H point today. I like to start off with just the heaviest infantry. So that's Marine Raiders in one hemp, and oh, it looks like I'm pivoting. I thought I was gonna. So I like Marine Raiders one hemp and with supplies, and 3 small and another hemp, and then I'll sort of chop those units into 2 groups. A Raiders small, 2 smalls, and then a Marine with 1 small. But this time I decided to bring in the trophies because typically on a map like this, if they have a moto, then I need to get there with some fire support, so that's where the Dragoons come in. Struggling to figure out what else to call in here, but I do bring in a Striker ATGM right there at that point, so it's got vision down that long road. You'd be surprised what you can pick off right in that position. So that's what I did there. Also, I landed on bringing in some some anti-air with the Lav AD, and then some Pac 2. So I'm going to rely on my Marines, my small, my Raiders, and my ATGM to do the job. And they nuked us. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot this happened. They did nuke us off rip, and that hurt. Look at that. They got 1,800 for that nuke. There's 2 spawns on this map on that side, so a decent chance you throw a nuke on one of those, you're going to get a lot of points, and boy did they. And then look at this. Then they bring in cruise missiles. But like, it was a dumb cruise missile because you need 2 of those cruise missiles to kill anything. So I don't really know what that guy was doing, and I don't think he did either. What I am noticing though is 0 other, or I guess 0 units pressuring this point. So I just sort of walk right in. So I decided to go back for my supplies and put that right in that tree line there and get my units all snugged up and ready to go. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know what to do with my striker dragoons at this point. So I'm just gonna kind of stick them somewhere, only to get hit with some ripple fire cornets. I feel like I'm committed at this point, but what I'm not noticing is the 3rd ATGM launcher and then the tank. So don't be like me. Yeah, that was kind of a waste. Luckily, my teammate brings up a tank to help support me there, which is very nice of him. I'm playing with a very competent teammate. I'll go ahead and spoil that for you guys right now. This guy was pretty good. Yep, here comes the heli. Oof. Oh, see, I didn't even. My assaultman small get picked off by that 57 Kurganets. Painful. I managed to scare away the. Looks like I'm MI-28. Meanwhile, I got 2 sap hogs closing in. Those have a 1,000-meter range. Kind of an annoying unit, but speaking of annoying units, that's almost one-shotting the sap hog. There you go. New spot for all you Chakal of. I've already forgotten how to pronounce that. Chikalovsk players. This guy's already being super annoying. My lab AD's trying to get a little scrappy. Check out this position. God, it's a goated position for an ATGM truck. So I'm playing very conservatively with my Marine Raiders. I try not to get them killed. They are the last line of defense, unlike those small that I wasted uselessly. My teammate dumping small right there. It was extremely well done. Alright, check this out. And maybe he just is in a better spot. Actually, he is 100% in a better spot, but his striker just destroyed that. Didn't destroy it, but it almost destroyed it. Oh, look at this. Now he's got his radar on, and he's running up and challenging the helicopter again, something my radar-less lav cannot do. Oof. Those ripple fires. You see that? There was like 2 sets of ripple fire coming down coming down my way. And then he catches a stray from the side, a cat toe.
Anti-armor at your command, sir.
So here I'm using the cat toe B saber,
Copy.
which is top attack, and 8 armor versus 6.
Anti-aircraft here. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
And it has the IAR rifles doing 1.5 damage versus the standard toe teams 1.2 damage.
Heavy weapons here.
So here you can see me pairing the toe 2B with a small. Definitely not something I do a lot of. But look at the way that just chunked him. And I'm gonna send my small up to try to finish the job.
Move. Shoot. Communicate. Look alive. Great.
He smartly runs away.
Give me a target. Moving quietly. Pushing forward. At your command, we unleash hell, sir. Direct fire on my mark.
Alright, so I got my HIMARS in there. This is when the
Fire engagement.
high level, high skill HIMAR gameplay comes in. Just kidding.
10-4, we're moving.
Oh man, almost got him.
Move your asses,
I'm gonna send him back to heal, not because he needs to heal, but because I don't want him to be in that same position.
Rocket artillery at your order, sir. Artillery on the move.
So he definitely gets away there.
Raiders, always forward. Heavy weapons ready. Anti-tank, here. Air defense, here. Striker reporting in. Fire in maneuver. Rocket artillery at your command, sir. We're on the move. Check a leg. The higher they fly, the further they fall. U.S. Marine, hoorah! All ass! Marines in combat, send your orders.
Here come the Malkas.
Go. Getting hit.
God, if those things don't hit so hard.
Put that hammer down. Solid copy. Let's move. Striker, ready for action.
Yikes.
Team engaged. What are your orders? Move your fucking asses. Lab standing by. Snipers ready. ATGM carrier standing by. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Rocket artillery scanning by. Lab here. We're combat ready.
Here's a high level tip. You see I've got a sniper standing in the middle of the runway. You might be thinking, why is he not in any kind of cover? He's just gonna die there. Nope. That is a 3 stealth unit. So they would have to be either having really high vision or they gotta be really close to see that guy. So this is a pretty common tactic at a higher levels to just walk a sniper on the airfield, sort of out in the open, unless it happens to be an advantageous house or tree line to put him in. That will increase his survivability.
Copy.
Alright, the C-Ram, time to do your job, buddy.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Anti-aircraft here. Troop transport reporting in. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Anti-aircraft standing by.
1 miss. 2 misses. 3 misses.
There.
Got him on the 4th shot.
Roger. We're on the move.
Oh. There you go. So, this guy's running Catrians with seed missiles. which is going to make for a really fun day.
Everyone, dismount! Establish a base of fire in that building. Marines at your command, sir.
More Malkas.
Engage in combat. Get the fuck up! Move! Get us the fuck out of here!
Notice he's single firing these Malkas.
Abrams here. We're combat ready. Rocket artillery ready, sir. Direct fire on my mark. Rocket artillery at your disposal, sir. Engaging targets with direct fire. Landscape designers at your command.
So I'm gonna spend a lot of time just sort of throwing HIMARS into tree lines, just kind of guessing where they are. Even if I don't hit units, if I hit a supply dump, then I'm slowing them down,
Combat patrol underway.
keeping pressure off myself as they have to go back and resupply. My teammate's getting really aggressive here, and I am not. And I think it works out this way because H is my responsibility, F is his responsibility. No one is challenging his F. So he can throw all his units into this fight and it not really matter. Whereas if I throw all my units into the fight and lose, then we have no last line of defense. So I have to play just a little bit more conservatively than he does. Is my excuse for why I'm not contributing to this fight. Look at that. One ballistic missile took out all those units. Took out a full stack of Marine Raiders. Somehow the Marines themselves survived, even though they have less health and less armor. Make that make sense. Now, it was a kind of a suspect decision. Here I am. I'm speculating on why my units that have been sitting in the same building all game have been struck. Yeah, he did throw those in a really in a great place. Ooh, nice little snipe from the FEP. Yikes. 3 helicopters stacked on top of each other. 4 helicopters. So Catrans, Mi-28s. Just Mi-28s loaded out with the lemurs and the Catrans with the seeds. This is their strategy. They're going full. Oh, here we go. Look at this. Ripple fire stingers. Meanwhile, mine dies. I did get that kill, though. Nice to see. I mean, another ballistic missile perfectly positioned. I'm gonna try my hardest not to not to speculate that this guy's aim hacking, but it's gonna be a real struggle for me. Oh, look at that. It survived the seed. But I don't think I'm looking at this man's striker right now, wondering why its APS didn't block the seed. I guess that's not how seed works, or APS works. This may just chase his Malka's line of fire after those Marines. Now watch this. Yeah, see, he gets my Marines. Which, okay, you know, he's just blamming anywhere where units are likely to be. Sure.
Welcome to the missile
But I
age.
just got this funny feeling all game. Here comes another ballistic missile.
Striker here. Air defense at your disposal, sir. Striker here. Go ahead. Get your gear. We're moving out. Heavy armor is on the field. Copy. We take that building. Air defense here.
I wonder what the vision is on Catrans.
Proceeding as frag. Strike coordinates received.
Here's a funny thing.
Coordinates received.
Those 1,000-pound bombs I talked about.
Bugging out.
I think those Catrans are at high altitude. I'm gonna try to snipe those with my F-35.
Joint strike fighter at your command, sir.
I got him.
On the radar.
Drop him back to low altitude, and that boy survives.
Air defense ready for action. Raiders here. You like big guns too? Let's crush 'em. Move and engage. ATGM carrier ready. Striker awaiting orders. On ass, we're moving. Squad, move out.
I don't want to advance my snipers up on the runway too far because there could be snipers in those tree lines pretty close to it, and I'm just not interested in losing snipers like that.
Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you, dog?
Okay, so that's a thing that just happened. A perfect strike on my
Firing maneuver. ATGM carrier in combat.
supply depot. I mean, that could have been just a random strike. He convinces himself.
Rocket artillery standing by.
So you see me support this right side a lot. As you can tell, we have H, and to be honest, job done, right? You control H, and all your team has to do is cap A, and you're point positive, and that's exactly what's going on. We have A and H. We're point positive. So I don't really need to be throwing my HIMARS my way. What I'm trying to do with my HIMARS is clear out their supplies. Keep them from resupplying. It's a really punishing way to actually do get a couple of kill indicators. 3 kill indicators in that woods. But yeah, if you can't keep resupplying your infantry on that point, because it's just a infantry slaughter fest over there.
On the target area. Coming around.
If you can't resupply them, then you're dead in the water. Once again, he's just doing a single Malka. But I get all 3. Huge F-35B. 3 Malkas that have been harassing me all day. You love to see it. He won't get those Malkas back for quite some time. So that's a big reprieve on artillery.
Air defense here. We're combat ready. Air defense standing by. Radar turned off. They
Seed.
can't know we're here.
Seed. No. That man's gonna lose that pack. I think he did.
Fast. Reconnaissance ready for action.
Alright, the Striker RV Javelin coming in with the Force Recon. I'm going to use that Force Recon unit to clear out that tree line so that I can advance my sniper a little bit. And then obviously I've got the Striker RV with its 2400 vision to clear out the farther tree line as well, if I can see anything. Call out the Fighting Falcon just to support my teammates. I saw 2 tanks there, so I thought, oh man, I could probably cluster something. But unfortunately, I do not have any decent targets. Once again, losing my supply depot. Pretty frustrating. There are a lot of artillery. 3 Malkas, tornadoes, Iskanders. This map turns into a pretty big artillery fest. I'm, by the way, I'm not complaining. I'm very literally using the HIMARS to great effect in the same way.
ATGM carrier, standing by. Rock up, we're moving. Marching keeps us fit. Personal carrier here. There's a gunman here. Moving.
My teammate is up there clearing stuff out
Aircraft here.
like a boss.
Roger, moving out. MLRS ready to fire. Direct fire engagement. Artillery on the move.
Clear at least 2 tree lines.
Rocket artillery.
Resupply, keep it moving.
Ain't nothing gonna get in our way. Put that hammer down. 10 Roger. We're rolling.
Here comes more tornadoes. Cluster tornadoes.
Troop transport.
Oh, right on the tanks. Immediately disables both of them. Like a perfect strike.
Pushing forward.
Pop some supplies back there.
Count on it.
Probably some sort of a artillery supply dump.
Air defense at your disposal, sir. Weapons team ready.
Oh, look at all that armor coming in.
10-4.
I literally have no idea what to do with these troopers.
Recon vehicle ready for action. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move. At your command, we unleash hell, sir.
I think I got something right there.
Anti-aircraft here. Anti-tank unit here, sir.
Okay, losing my force recon
Personnel carrier in combat.
in the trees.
Heavy firepower. Get in that building.
No idea how. I guess there was a sniper in the airfield, so what are you gonna do?
Regroup and move up.
Look at this armor push.
Carrier ready for combat.
Those look like what, BMP 2s, maybe? I can't tell.
Move out. Full throttle.
And T-72s.
New course set.
So I'm gonna do a Harrier strike. And as I notice another strike comes up, it's a Fighting Falcon. So we're both gonna throw Mavericks at this problem. His is gonna get there first. I love that we had the same thought. One, 2, 3, 4. I think he got 3 units with that that Fighting Falcon strike. Let's see what my Harrier does. I get 1 because they smartly smoke up, but I think I got a couple hits on the T-72. Look at this spam.
Anti-aircraft standing by.
I'm like very confident I'm gonna win this fight, so I'm barely paying attention. This spam is so lame. But yeah, BMD2Ms.
Roger, moving to next waypoint.
thinking I'm gonna take out another helicopter, and then he moves, but the alligator doesn't seem worth it. So I got a lot to think about. Lots to think about. I was gonna get that helicopter, but then look, an Iskander and a tornado fire at the perfect time. I'm on afterburner already. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I got something there. I think I got 2 kill icons there. Is my jet gonna get out? I think it does. Hell of a strike. What you probably didn't notice is, I think that strike took them out of a skull icon. I might be wrong. Unbelievably, 2 more B&D 2s just sitting there. So it looks like he's sending a Striker Dragoon and a tank that cleared up. Man, that Striker can really hit far away. And what was confusing was all the seed missiles seemed to kind of freak out.
Landscape designers at your command.
How are we getting all this vision? Oh, he's got snipers right there. Yeah, that was excellent behavior. Now, look, we've lost Jay. Jay. I've never seen a team lose Jay. But here we are. It's the only reason we're not winning. We've got A and H. This clown has lost J. Oh, and I just missed. Oh, that was hard to watch. I do get away though, fighting Falcon, adding that 10% ECM for 40 points. Paid off. So here we are, a scoreless phase 2, down by 1 single point. Because somebody lost Jay. You had one job.
Shift is over. Heading back to base. Raiders here. Go ahead. Smash your motor. We gotta go. Artillery relocating. Stack up. Prepare for entry. Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies? At your command. We unleash hell, sir.
Looks like my Striker RV has found himself something. This is the hardest part about playing HIMARS, is knowing where to call in the strike. You really just have to intuit where. Yeah. Not easy. I'm very confused why we're losing as well. Is it because this guy's throwing killer eggs at a Catran? Could be.
Marines at your orders, sir. Once a Marine, always a Marine. Heavy cav is on the field. Striker here.
Did get something over there. Got some supplies at least.
Reconnaissance standing by.
Here comes another BMP wave, BMD wave. Like, this is really what the game has come down to now, is just
Anti-tank team standing
BMP waves.
Sweeping the area.
Here come the helis. Let's go ahead and turn on this C-RAM. Oh, Catran's firing at me. Can't turn my radar off because it's not on yet, and I die. How? Literally how? That is so broken. The desync is insane. Seed firing the moment I hit the radar button without the ability to turn the radar back off is brain dead. Okay, that was a great fighting Falcon.
Solid copy. Advance and report. Clinching enemy position. Fast landing assistance. What can I do for you? Personal carrier ready.
Now, while that fighting Falcon did get like, what, 4 kills or something, I don't know that it traded all that well. And look how much more. He's got a Cessna mixed in there. This is so brain dead. 2 Cessnas. It's just like a firing squad. Oh, look at this perfectly placed HIMARS. Oh my god. This is hilarious. It's so dumb. And then finally, the T-72s. A very desperate play. For like way too soon too, right? I mean, this man clearly just threw like 1,000 points at us. The BMP spam. Now he's retreating with his Nonas. Oh, nice seed.
The higher they fly, the further they fall. Anti-tank team at your orders. Solid copy. Moving out.
Alright, time to go lick my wounds and get back in the fight.
Next waypoint received. Anti-aircraft here. That's your command. MLRS ready. Send fire mission.
He got Jay back.
Troop transport. Standing by. U.S. Marine. Ready for duty. M1 Abrams ready.
The homie is just going for G. I love to see it. If I were him, I probably would have gone for I. I think I is really hard to defend.
What have we built or destroyed? Striker, ready for action. Copy. Relocating. Weapons team at your command, sir. U.S. Marine, ready for combat. AT specialists at your disposal. Heavy transport here, send traffic. Ain't gonna pay no toll this time. Time to fingerprint that load. Logic here, send traffic. Providing direct fire.
He says, "What are you doing in J? Why are you not fielding any units?" He's right. Look at the minimap. He's got no units on the field. He's just putting a bunch of pings down. I don't understand. 1v2. It does get difficult to play with Chinese players when you don't understand what they're talking about. Help, eh? This is my let's see how far I can go with this play. Oh, my poor Cat Saber team. Oh, double Morskaya. Another Morskaya. It's double Morskaya's in that building. I didn't stand a chance, man. Look at this lone missile coming in. What do you think that could be? I sure wonder. What could that be? Oh, intercepted. Or did I? Because look at that. I just lost 4 units. On my screen, nothing happened.
Joint strike fighter at your command, sir. New heading set.
Don't worry, I lose my pack. This SU-57 chases me down and dies. And my F-35 gets out, thank God. So yeah, I got nuked. And I didn't, quite literally didn't see it coming. I swear to God, this game, we have 85 ping, but clearly it's like a desync issue. And this is going to be the second time that's happened, by the way. My pack has intercepted a nuke, and I've still been nuked. But this is the first time I've seen it nuke me. And what, like, I could even see the nuclear explosion. It's like, trust me, bro, you got nuked. A great HIMARS. Oh, and there goes my cat team. He lost Jay, by the way. He still isn't fielding any units. So, yeah. All that hard work we're doing on the left. Not amounting to much.
Marine Raiders, standing by. Check that building. Heavy cab, ready to roll.
Oh, worst timing ever. Look at that. I just sent my Marine Small out of cover, and 6 BMD-2s spawn out of nowhere. And there goes my small. I may have killed his Booker, but hear me out. His Booker was going to die anyway. So all it did was prevent the enemy team from getting any points. Cope. do stop calling in C-Rams at this point because these Catrans are murdering them. And my lab AD, meanwhile, can't hit a fucking thing. But his Striker Shorad sure can. So he's switching his radar on and off. I can't help but notice that, you know, they wait for his radar to turn on before the seeds start. Alright, it's 2 minutes left. I don't know what's coming in, you know. I'm expecting more BS. We've got H. We do currently have J. However, looking at the minimap, doing a quick scan, yep, he still doesn't have any units on it. Hardly. I am getting clustered again. A perfect cluster strike on a fresh supply depot, by the way. Could be luck. Sure, it could be luck. I sent a Hornet out to die, basically, but here was my goal. I put incendiary in those trees right there, to basically deny them from using those trees to hide and giving my teammate a chance to cap A. And so far it's working. I did get 2 kills with that incendiary. So, kind of worth it to me to lose the Hornet. Because now look at this. Look at that. I've never seen a closer cap. He is capping A and it's fucking killing me. Like, cap A! Jesus. Cap it. So I sent in the final HIMAR into the woods to see if there's anything lurking ready to cap. But yeah, so we cap H and we cap A. And you might be thinking, ah, these guys are gonna win. And we cap J. No. No, we lost. But it was a close game. Really, really, really close game. The guy who was on J, you scroll down to the Chinese characters, 0.52 KD, lost 8,000 in destruction points through the game. But on the plus side, I had a pretty good game. F-35s killed those Catrians, 3 Malkas. HIMAR was doing its job. Killed a ton of BMD2s. That Striker ATGM was getting its value. That F-35B that I sent out got an Orion, 2 Iskanders, and a Tornado. Huge strike. Yeah, unfortunately my 300 point FEP's not returning 300 points worth of value. It's probably my fault, but it does make me choose to decrease their price a little bit. Combat Engineers getting 2 BMD2s. It's madness. The Pack 2 just being an absolute monster. That Striker RV Javelin, look at that. Tons of value there. And yeah, my HIMARS was just eating. That Hornet that I threw on A got 2 Ognemetchikis. Cleared that out so they could cap A. That was pretty nice. But anyways, a really good game, really close. I think I did really well. We lost because someone threw. It happens. But I still think it was a great demonstration of the deck and a great game overall. Anyway, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content, and I'll catch you in the next one.